al-Qabr.
Dua Muhammad ibn Khalid al-Tayalisi has reported the following from Saif ibn Umayrah, accompanied by Safwan ibn Mahran and a group of our companions. I convoyed Imam al-Sadiq to Al-Ghari, currently Al-Najaf. After that we travelled from Al-Hira towards Al-Madinah. When we accomplished visiting the tomb of Imam Ali Amir al-Mu'minin, Safwan turned his face towards the tomb of Imam al-Hussein and said to us, "Would you like to visit al-Hussein from this very place, which was the side of Imam Ali's head?" So Imam al-Sadiq and I pointed him in affirmative. Safwan then uttered to the ziyarah form, which was reported by Al-Qama ibn Muhammad al-Hazrami from Imam al-Baqir to be said on the Ashura day. He then offered a 2-unit prayer at the side of Imam Ali's head. Upon accomplishment of the prayer, Safwan bid farewell to Imam Ali, turned his face towards the tomb of Imam al-Hussein, pointed to him with his hand and bid farewell to him, saying the following supplication: "O Allah, O Allah, O Allah, O He who responds to the prayer of the distressed, O He who relieves the agonies of the agonized, O aid of the callers for aid, O helper of those who cry for help, O He who is nearer to me than my life vein, O He who intervenes between man and his heart, O He who is in the highest position and in the clear horizon, O He who is all beneficent and sad and all merciful and is established on the throne, O He who knows the stealthy looks, and that which your breast conceal, O He from whom no secret can remain hidden, O He whom is not confused by the many voices that pray Him, O He whom is not confounded by the many requests that are raised, O He who is not annoyed by the insistence of those who entreat Him persistently, O He who overtakes every attempt of escape, O reunifier of every scattering thing, O reoriginator of the souls after death, O He who is in a state every moment, O granter of requests, O reliever of agonies, O conferrer of demands, O bestower of desires, O saviour from sufferings, O He who can save from all things, and nothing in the heavens or in the earth can save from Him. I beseech you in the name of Muhammad, the seal of the prophets, Ali the commander of the faithful, Fatima the daughter of your Prophet Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein, and for I turn my face towards you in the names at this very situation of mine. I make them my means to you. I seek the intercession for me with you. I beseech you in the name of your duty towards them. I adjure you and I beg you earnestly in the name of the status that they enjoy with you, the value that they enjoy in your sight, in the name of the thing by which you have preferred them over all the other beings, in the name of your name that you have placed for them and given them exclusively other than all the other beings, and through which you have distinguished them and demonstrated their distinctive precedence over all the other beings so uniquely that their preference has exceeded all the distinctive features of all the other beings. I beseech you in the name of all that to send blessings upon Muhammad and the household of Muhammad, to relieve me from my distress, grief, and agony, to make up for me all my distressing affairs, to help me settle my debts, to safeguard me against poverty, to safeguard me against scarcity, to make me dispense with begging from the created beings to spare me from the distress of what I anticipate to distress me, the difficulty of what I anticipate to be different from me, the toughness of what I anticipate to be hard for me to deal with, the evil of what I anticipate to be evil, the conspiracy of whom I anticipate to plot conspiracy against me, the tyranny of whom I anticipate to treat me tyrannically, the injustice of whom I anticipate to be unjust to me, the domination of whom I anticipate to dominate me, the trickery of whom I anticipate to trick me, and the authority of whom I anticipate to seize me, and to ward off from me the trickeries of the deceivers and the cunning of the devious. O Allah, stand for me against him who intends evil for me, intrigue against him who intends to conspire against me. Turn away from me his trickeries, cunning, influence, and evil desires, and prevent him against me in any way. you choose, and at any time you choose. O Allah, please preoccupy him against me by means of poverty that you never cut down, ordeals that you never recover, neediness that you never stop, ailment that you never heal, humility that you never change into dignity, and destitution that you never cut down. O Allah, please put him with humility in the centre of his eyes, interleave poverty to his own house, place, ailment, and disease in his body, so that you will preoccupy him with an engrossing, relentless preoccupation. Make him fail to remember me in the same words as he has failed to remember you. Divert from me his hearing, sight, tongue, hand, leg, heart, and all of his organs. Place in him sickness in all these organs, and do not heal him so that all these sicknesses will preoccupy him relentlessly from me and from mentioning me. And spare me, O Saviour, from all that which cannot be spared by anyone other than you. For you are verily the Saviour, and there is no Saviour other than you. You are verily the reliever, and there is no reliever other than you. You are verily the succorer, and there is no succourer other than you. And you are verily the shelterer, and there is no shelterer other than you. Disappointed in he whose shelterer is other than you, whose recourse to anywhere other than you, whose resort is anywhere other than you, whose way out is anywhere other than you, whose haven is anywhere other than you, and whose saviour from any created being is anyone other than you. You are my trust, my hope, my resort, my way out, my haven, and my saviour. With you do I commence, and through you do I seek success. In the name of Muhammad and the household of Muhammad do I turn my face towards you, seek means to you, and seek intercession to you. So I beseech you, O Allah, O Allah, O Allah, yours is all praise, and yours is all thanks. To you is my complaint, and you are the besought for help. So I beseech you, O Allah, O Allah, O Allah, in the name of Muhammad and the household of Muhammad, to send blessings upon Muhammad and the household of Muhammad, and to relieve my distress, grief, and agony in the situation of mine, in the same way as you have relieved the distress, grief, and agony of your Prophet, and saved him from the horrors of his enemy. So please relieve me in the same way as you did to him. Dispel my worries in the same way as you did to him. Save me in the same way as you did to him. Drive away from me the horror of what I anticipate to horrify me, the encumbrance of what I anticipate to overburden me, and the distress of what I anticipate to distress me, without making me suffer any encumbrance due to all that, and make me leave having all my requests granted, and having all my relieved, and
including the affair of this world.
uh, O Commander of the
Including
Faithful, O Abu Abdullah, O
hereafter, O Commander of the Faithful, O Abu Abdullah,
peace
peace
of
be upon
Allah be upon you both from me, forever as I am existent, and as long as there are day and night. May Allah not decide this time of my visit to you, both to be the last. May Allah never separate me from you both. O Allah, please make me live the same lifestyle that Muhammad and his offspring lived. Make me die on the same faith on which he died. Receive my soul while I am following their religion. Include me with include me with their group and never separate me from them, not for even a winking of any eye in this world and in the hereafter. O Commander of the Faithful, O Abu Abdullah, I have come to you both to visit you, making both of you to be my means to you, Allah your and my Lord, turning my face to him in your names and seeking your intercession for me with Allah, all exalted to grant me this request of mine. So intercede for me, since you both enjoy with Allah a praiseworthy position, an admissible status, a lofty standing, and a means of nearness to him. I will now leave you both, expecting my request to be granted, settled, and made successful by Allah, on account of your intercession for me, with Allah in that. So do not let me down, and do not make me leave with disappointment and loss. Rather make me leave with achievement, prosperity, success, and response of my prayers, by having all my requests granted. And please intercede for me with Allah recurrently. I now leave on whatever is willed by Allah shall come to pass, and there is neither might nor power except with Allah, relegating my affairs, referring all my power to Allah, depending upon Allah, and repeating, Allah is only sufficient to me, and may Allah respond to him who prays him, other than Allah and other than you all. O my masters, I have nothing to put my hope in. Only that which my Lord wills shall come to pass, and whatever he does not will shall never be. There is neither might nor power except with Allah. I entrust you both with Allah. May Allah never decide this time of my visit to you, both to be the last. May I now leave, O my master, O commander of the faithful, and you, O Abu Abdullah, O my master, my greetings to you are both continuous, as day and night. May my greetings reach you, and my salutations never be screened from reaching you both. Allah willing, I also beseech you in his names to determine and do that, for he is verily the owner of praise and the owner of glory. I am now leaving you both, O my masters, repenting to and praising Allah, and thanking him and hoping him to respond to me. I neither despair nor lose hope, and I intend to come back, return, revisit you both, while I have never desired to leave you or to abandon visiting you. Rather, I shall return and come back, if Allah wills. There is neither might nor power except with Allah. O my masters, I do desire for both of you, and for visiting you, although the people of this world may abandon you both, or abandon visiting you. May Allah never make me fail to attain what I have hoped and desired in visiting you both. Verily, He is all nigh, all responding. Okay, Allah Hafiz.